Hmm. Okay. Hello, how are you all? Again, we are with SS as we had gone through natural resources, cultural heritage. We have seen in the first part of our chapters. Now we are going to natural resources, and in that we have gone through soil. How many? About 8 types of soils are there. We had gone through the 4 types of soil. Now we are going to the fourth one, laterite soil. As you had seen that black soil is the important part. The great soil, we can say that we can add something, we can get many things from that soil. But now the fourth one is there. Go through your book, take out your book and have it. For page number 63, laterite soil. The name laterite is derived from the Latin word later. You know, maximum the words, as you are going to your English, maximum words are derived from Latin languages. English is somewhat about 90 to 95 percentage from Latin language. So the word later, here it's given the later, which means a brick. It is red color. It's due to the iron oxide. As you are going through your science, your chemistry, something, you can get the oxide. Iron oxide is there. When these soils becomes wet, it becomes smooth like butter, and when it is dry, it becomes very hard. It is formed due to the change of a dry and moist climate and due to the prevention of silica-based material. Underline this thing, silica-based material. This soil goes through that. Whenever it is it's wet, it's like buttery. But whenever it becomes hard, then it is too harder than that. This soil has developed with the higher area of peninsular plateau of India. The soil contains more of iron, potash and aluminium. Please underline these things. This soil, laterite soil, contains iron, potash means potassium and aluminium. This soil is less fertile but good for cotton, paddy, ragi. Ragi is one type of, just like it is a type of bajra, a very good in fiber. If you go through, and maximum nowadays doctor used to prescribe, they used to say that use ragi in your food. Ragi, sugarcane, tea, coffee, cashew, etc. can be grown after using fertilizers. So fertilizers are needed with them. In this type of soil we can grow cotton and many other things. Now we are going to another side, another soil, that is the fifth one, that is desert soil. What is desert soil? All of you know, going to the desert, might have visited the run of Kutch, and else any other area also. This type of soil is seen in the area where the climate is arid or semi-arid. What does arid means? New word for us. Arid means mitti type, rate we can say. The soil is sandy and infertile. Obviously, there is no rain, there are no plants, there are no trees, no vegetation in this deserted area. So this soil is less fertile. There is no fertility in this soil. It contains more dissolved material. Rajasthan, Haryana and southern Punjab have this type of soil. In Gujarat, this type of soil is found in Kutch and some part of Saurashtra. With the irrigation facilities, crop like millet, bajra and jowar can be cultivated in this soil. You had gone through, I think so, if you know, then Israel is a country, a small country, like might be in the area of Gujarat. In Israel, the Israeli people, the Israeli scientists, they came to India and they came to even Gujarat, and they visited our Saraswati river that is passing through Sitpur. They told we can grow tomato, any crop over in this soily part, because nowadays there is no water over there. So they are too much advanced in their technology. So it can be. Now comes mountain soil. Which are mountains? This type of soil is found in the valley and slopey region of Himalayas at an altitude of about 2700 to 3000 meter. Its layer is very thin and is underdeveloped. This soil is found in Assam, Darjeeling, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and Kashmir. In Himalayas, the soil is found at a general altitude in the regions of pine and cheat tree. Pine trees and cheek trees are maximum found over there nearby Himalayas because the soil is thin over there. Then comes forest soil. Which are forest soil? This type of soil is found within the altitude between 3000 meter to 3100 meters in the coniferous forest of Himalayas, Sahyadri, Eastern Ghat and the Tarai region of Himalaya. The surface of the earth is covered by the shaded leaves of the trees and the upper part of the land becomes black due to the increase in the humus caused due to the decaying leaves. It changes into blue or red in color. While going down within the land, beside tea, coffee, spices, other crops like wheat, maize, barley, paddy, etc. are also taken. The soil is found in limited area. As I told earlier also that we find fossils over there regarding the forest here in the jungles and etc. areas because many years the trees, the leaves are falling, the branches, the twigs and many things are fallen for years and years and years and they are deposited in the land. So whenever you can see the Amazon, recently we got fire in Amazon area of Australia and it was unstoppable because the leaves, the twigs that have been dipped, they were just burning like coal. It becomes coal like something. It is hard and it can burn for many of the days. So it has become like this. So they are forest soil. There we can see forest soil. Now marshy or peaty soil. How they are? This type of soil develops in humid region due to the accumulation of biotic element. You all know biotic and a biotic something there is in science. I don't know properly. During rainy season, this land is submerged under water and the water recedes. Paddy can be grown in it. It holds the water. So paddy you know that it needs lots and lots of water. There is an excess of biotic element and minerals in such soil, but it shows insufficiently in phosphate and potash. Potash and phosphate are not there. Such soil is found in Odisha, West Bengal, coastal Tamil Nadu, central area of northern Bihar and in Almora district of Uttarakhand. The soil has very limited extent. What does it mean? Limited extent. Soil has means this soil are not at a particular instant. There are have limited extent. Now soil erosion, the most important topic, and you will have one question within this chapter from either soil erosion, conservation, preservation of soil. This thing you will have. Erosion means the transportation of land particles from one place to another with the help of moving air and water. In other words, the faster transportation of the particle of the surface land to other place by natural forces. It takes many years to form the upper layer. If the soil particles are carried away because of heavy rain or by stormy wind, the agricultural production decreases. So soil erosis means soil flow away through waters, and there are many ways of soil erosion. This might come in a short note also. It is extremely necessary to maintain this upper level of agriculture, so the soil erosion should be prevented. So we have to prevent this soil erosion. Now what are the measures to prevent soil erosion? Which are there? Control the grazing activity of the land. We have to control the grazing activity. As you see that weeds and many small grasses and this all lay down near the soil. It holds the soil. Trees holds the soil. It stops erosion. Plantation should be carried out in contour method in sloppy region. In contour method means one step by step. In sloppy region means if there is a sloppy region like this, for example, just like triangular, sloppy region means systematically plantation must be done. So it holds. It holds in sloppy area. because if there is rain, yeah, water flow too much, it will take the soil to the nearby region. So we have to maintain this section. Plant trees in fallow land, construct check dams where there are streams, cultivate very deeply in the field to reduce the speed of water. So check dam we have to make, we have to do cultivation where there is a flow of water. Now soil conservation is there. What is soil? To conserve something. Soil conservation means to prevent the soil erosion, to maintain its quality. Soil conservation is directly connected to retain the soil particle and their original place. We have to conserve, we have to protect this thing. Different remedies are used at different types in the world according to its location and problem. If the soil is not conserved, then there are chances of floods which enhance the risk against lives and properties. Thus, soil conservation is very much necessary, as it is marked in your figures. I cannot go through properly because I have less time with you. So, you have to read and understand this thing. If you have any doubt, you can just contact me. Remedies of soil. What are the remedies of soil conservation? The root of the tree in the forest cover uphold the soil particles. Obviously, the root holds the soil particles. Then the plants trees in the rivers, gorges and on the mountain slope. You have to plant trees also. A series of trees should be grown near a desert region to prevent the wind with more velocity. It will stop the advancing desert. So we have to plant more and more trees. So we can get oxygen, we can prevent soil erosion, many things. The river flood should be controlled by diverting the flow in the other rivers or in dry river beds. You have to control the flow of the water, flow of the river. The unrestricted pasturing loosens the soil layer on the mountain. It should be prevented. So while in the mountain we can see, while we are going Ambaji or anywhere else, that lots of water is wasted over there. Many streams are coming, many water slopes are there, that we have to prevent. Method like horizontal cultivation, terraced farms, etc. should be implemented. Humus content should be added to the soil which has lost its fertility. By implementing the remedies, soil can be conserved. The conservation of the soil is a strong necessity today. Government, society and the people should work together for its conservation. So, soil erosion is the main question that you will have in your examination. If you have any doubt regarding this chapter, please call me, you can go through message. So for this, thank you very much.